Welcome everybody to the Gameweek 3 pre-deadline chat. We are the Goodfellas and we are here this week for our weekly chat and talking about the best players to use. I think that some of us here are luckier than others. After a horrible first game, I did a wildcard and have a horrible second game. So that's where my luck has been these past 2 weeks. But I think that the A game is still having the A game, being number two in the league right now, and Pio is just slightly better than me, for lack of a better term.
I think you guys are
Right.
mirroring the Manchester United performance. Playing well, but not getting the points yet. But it's coming soon, right? It's coming soon. It's knocking the door, baby, knocking the door. So just like the both of you, I think both of you are knocking the door. It's gonna go in soon.
Okay.
We'll,
Anyway, I just
we'll
want to
see where it
start
takes
this
us.
off. Right? You guys know that I've been saying we always start the show with a hat joke. Okay, why hats? Because we all have hats on right now, if you see nicely. Yeah. So
Mhm.
anyway, today's joke reflects Goodfella Pios and Goodfella Fonzy's fortunes in our current leagues. So let me ask you guys, what do you call a hat who's sad? Just like us, except for the A game, maybe. What do you call a sad hat? Good
I
fella
don't
Fonzie, do you know this?
know.
Put us out of misery, man.
It's called a sombrero. And I think we should start to wear that if our fortunes don't change in time.
I think the lowest scorer should wear a sombrero.
You. Yeah, actually, that's not such a bad idea. Actually,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so. I
I
think we
think
should.
it can become
victory from the
the
jaws of
three, the
defeat there with
three,
the joke.
the three amigos.
Right now, it's two amigos. You're still performing quite well.
No, no, no.
Maybe one day can be three musketeers. At the moment, yeah, no
Yeah.
more like three amigos. All right. So, by the way, this is how the tables looks like this week. We'd like to give a shout out, right? Shout out to Han
Whereas
Chen,
to
who's been performing very well, scoring quite high. The total of 67 points this week,
Well
with
done.
his team. Well done, well done.
good job,
Okay.
Antian.
Mm.
Solid.
In general, it's actually quite a funny score because you have a wide range from very high to very low scoring, uh, whether you choose to use a wild card or not. And it's a bit of a sore subject with me.
Yeah.
But in any case, yeah, by the way, before we move on to the other details, we also have a shout out from a very special person, right? A game, you want to tell us more
Yeah,
about
that's
it?
right. Our Yeah, that's right. Our biggest fan from all the way from Canada, they has given us a short clip that we would like us to play, or we would like to play on his behalf. So all of you guys, if you guys would like to send us a clip of yourselves through our email down in the description, you can do so, and we can see if we can put your voices out there. So without further ado, can we get to see our man from Canada?
That's right.
Um, it's been a good week. Congratulations first to Han Chen for being the Majesty. I just wanted to send you all a shout out here from Regina, Saskatchewan. Getting a bit concerned about Cole Palmer. Looks like I have to drop him for this week. I'm going to ask you all for some ideas and inputs on who I can replace Palmer with.
Thank you so much for that. Actually, he is the leader actually at the top of the table right now, doing very very well. And he brought up something interesting with regards to Palmer, for example. Let's
Mm.
take a look at the top players transferred in and out this week. Any surprises here?
Well, I think this also answers Mr. Jashbir's question as well on Palmer, and I think a lot of you are wondering, probably looking at the 75% mark on Palmer, and at this point in time, A Game just updated us that this number that's been transferred out has increased to 1.15 million or something like that. So many players are transferring Palmer out. So the latest news about Palmer is that it has been a positive diagnosis where he will likely be only out for this game week alone, but he's going to be back in the next. So it's not as serious as it was initially feared. Not like Saka, of course. So that explains why Saka is out. Not like Frimpong as well, because they're going to be out for a number of weeks. Uh, the funny thing here is that out of the top five players that have been transferred out, the one who's not injured is Words.
Words, yeah.
We have the 115 million pound player being transferred out. I think
Why? Why?
people are running out of patience with him. He's returning 2 points in the last two game weeks, so that's probably the reason why they're going out. And his price has already gone down to 8.4.1
Mm.
mil. And the interesting thing is that I think the most direct replacement for Palmer currently that managers are doing is putting Semenyo in. It's a like for like player. He's in form. It's in that particular position as well. Uh, if you ask me personally, I am going to hang on to Palmer for a while because it's not a serious injury, and in fact, he could play this weekend, but as a sub, possibly, or if not, he may be out of the Fulham game. But he will definitely be back next in the next game week,
Right.
and
Right.
we should avoid knee-jerk reactions. If you
Yeah.
ask
For I
me,
think for Palmer owners, that can be a danger coming in only in the second half or in the last 10 minutes. So if you
Mm,
have him and you're
yeah,
not very confident, you might just want to put him onto your bench.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
let's look
what's
at.
been happening recently? If you want to talk about at the very last minute, if you have Salah luck, then may not be
That's
so
right.
bad to put somebody at the last minute.
I personally don't think this is going to carry on and not carry on. If you ask me, how
Man,
can
that
you?
man is
How can
very
you?
lucky.
Yeah, exactly. How can you be so lucky? These Salah owners are very happy, no doubt,
Mm.
but I doubt that his luck is going to be like that. Both game weeks so far, he has not done anything, and then he pops up with a goal after the 85th minute for the first game week, and second game week is 90 plus 10. Which game has 11 minutes of injury time? This is crazy. That's not.
Eh,
Talk about heroic.
everybody has everybody has a friend like that. You remember the Skyvers in NS? The guys who were never there and then somehow at the end still win the award. Those kind of guys. They're always there.
This
I
world
mean,
is
their luck
unfair.
is
It's
one thing.
really unfair. Oh
And
man.
speaking of which, are we gonna get another similar performance from KTK? It's like 1 goal per game week.
I
Wow.
think the template. Yeah, it's crazy.
He's my new favorite, man. He's my new favorite. I think when everything goes bad or I do not know who to captain, he's just going to be my next captain choice.
But if
He's
Isak comes in,
consistent so far for the past two games.
this is provided Isak doesn't come in, because if he does, then
That's right.
his position might
That's
not
right.
be that secure.
That's right.
It's going to be another 2 more weeks for me to observe, and I can roughly see a template team forming already. So you know who are the players that are going to come in, and that will be the foundation of my wild card that will come in later on. Game 5, game week 6, around there.
Yeah, the wild card I wasted. Okay, let's have a look. Newly
Oh,
added players.
All right. So if you don't mind, I would like to start this off. Tyler
please.
Dibbling, baby. All right, down to Everton. And he's feels so happy. Okay, 42 million, 19-year-old from Southampton. Direct to just signed for Everton. He might be playing tonight at the League Cup. He's 5.5, but the main thing to add is Mr. Eze is in at 7.5. So those of you who are going to wildcard, I think that's a very, very yeah, that's a high potential there just to see where he would play, who he would replace. He's definitely going to be down. The way Arsenal plays is going to be down for assists and goals for sure. And then your main man here, Douglas Luiz, will he find the form that he had before he left for Juventus? He's only at 5. So one thing I really like about all these new players, Jacob Ramsey used to be from Aston Villa and now he's love the fact that they are all very. So if you do not have Mo Salah, Cole Palmer, these are all very, very affordable.
I think
players.
looking at this list, right, for potential Palmer replacements, if you really want to replace Palmer, I think Eze would be a big shout out here because of the fact that Saka is also injured. So I foresee Eze taking on a much bigger role in this Arsenal team, and all the attacks can go through him as well.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Right on.
Okay. Shall we take a look at our team? So first up, we have this is your team, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, Palmer. I'm still not decided yet. It's just a rough team so far. I'm just reshuffling my players. Haven't brought anyone in yet. I don't think I feel the need to. I made a mistake of putting Van de Ven on the bench against City when Spurs came up with that blinder of a game against City to beat City. And Haaland, I'm just hoping that he does well against Brighton because Brighton's defense hasn't been that fantastic in the past two game weeks. So I foresee him getting some. That probably explains why some players are captaining Haaland as well. But I would like to see Watkins break his duck against Crystal Palace, and they are playing at home. Strange that he has not done anything much yet. I'm pretty happy with Gakpo. He has vindicated my reason for not putting Salah in so far. Mbomo should have gotten an assist, but they are playing Burnley after all, so I think he may be scoring some points. Of course, the more popular pick right now would be Cunha because of his endless shots against opposition. Evanilson is something that is in my watch list. He may be out soon, depending on his performances. And I mentioned in my hit list, Brentford defense, please. Two clean sheets in a row. Of course, in the League Cup, the Carling League Cup, it was a different keeper. It was Thomas Krakosha who played in this just this morning when they beat Bournemouth 2-0. Yeah. So I already have Kelleher. I'm gonna start him. It's against Sunderland,
Mm.
and I'm hoping I have, like I was telling Fonzie earlier. I think I owe Keith Andrews, their manager, an apology. A game
Yeah,
also
boy.
frustrated us because we
Yeah,
say
boy. I mean, I thought
how
they
can
are
this
going to
guy
go down, and then suddenly they turned the 3-0 Sunderland to
3-1?
two
Yeah.
victories in a row. Wow.
Mm.
Against Aston Villa at home, was the previous one.
3-1 in their first match against Nottingham Forest. Actually, they lost 3-1.
Was it 3-1?
Yeah,
Oh,
three
yeah, that
nil
was
is
West Ham. Yeah.
Sunderland beating
Correct,
West
correct,
Ham.
correct, correct.
So yeah, this is my team for now. Konate, I'm not sold on Liverpool defense. I'm probably gonna get rid of any Liverpool defenders. And like I said, Brighton's defense is not that good. I'm quite like this Josh King guy, even when I watched him play against United as well. So and he seems to be starting. He has not produced any points yet, but he seems to be starting over Raul Jimenez and over Andres Pereira and all that. So yep, looks like he's Marco Silva's favorite so far.
Okay, from the Watkins team, we move to the Bruno team.
Ooh,
Bruno. Okay, the big
touchy.
disappointment from last week. Oh, goodness me. I think he's playing a lot deeper this time around because of the three players up front. I think Mason Mount is your gel. The moment he came out, Menu just didn't play as well. Anyway, this is my team. No changes. I'm saving my transfers. I'm really biting the bullet and hoping I don't drop points. I'm just looking at the bigger picture. I really want to make some wholesale changes, such as Palmer, Watkins, Bruno. I may also sell. So these are some big changes. They are high price players. But I'm waiting to have at least three transfers to do anything meaningful. So this week I am placing my Palmer as my first reserve, and I'm playing the four midfielders as Kudos, Bruno, Rangers. I'm giving him another chance, and then Gakpo, my favorite at the moment. I'm captaining Bruno simply because it's against Burnley, and I really hope he has something to prove. And again, I'm not sure whether he'll be on penalties, but I'm hoping for some points. So far, my luck for the past 2 weeks with captains are horrible, and I'm really fortunate to be still hanging around in upper areas of the league because my captains were horrible. So I'm hoping this week will change with Bruno Fernandes.
Having said that, horrible captains, you're still twice the number of points compared to those at the bottom of the league. Which brings, speaking of which brings me to my team. At the moment, after a knee-jerk reaction, trying to do a mass change, I realized that maybe it might not have been the best option. Maybe we could have given some time to actually see how the teams were going to pan out. As of this week, I've decided not to make any changes at the moment, uh, with both keepers being in dangerous territory. But what I have done here is
Mm.
actually brought in players, okay, and moved my subs around because I know and Saka are both not going to be around. I'm just going to hope that Pedro Porro, which I missed out on the points and all, will actually continue to perform. Again, still hoping that Cunha also performs as well as Haaland. Hopefully, he finds his shooting form again and starts the magic that he had in the first season that he was playing. Really, really hope to see a good performance there. Um, yeah, that's all I have for the moment. Bit
Your
scared.
Williams, can I ask your Williams, why is your Williams on the bench and one Bisaka playing in your first 11?
Well, bit scary to the fact that they're playing against West Ham. So I'm not entirely sure that it's going to be how we perform. I mean, I have Wood there lah, but not entirely by choice. Right now, Wood also I hope that will perform. So right
Mr.
now, still
Goodfellas
trying to.
Fonzy, West Ham has considered in their last three games. Every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
game. And
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
I think
attacking.
better to put in Williams, right?
yeah. Most likely lah. Yes,
Mm.
I will do this. Just
I'm going to put this down
I
to the
mean,
fact that
don't
Goodfellas
take my
Fonzy is
word
a bit
for it,
under
lah.
the weather. There
hey,
we go.
look,
There
And
we
Strand
go.
Larsen,
I
Strand Larsen may be a Newcastle player soon.
mm,
Right. Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That
55
would
million
be
bid so
interesting.
far rejected. Yeah, that'll be good because he's still quite cheap,
Yep.
Yes,
right?
at the moment. Okay, speaking of which, let's look at the best possible team according to AI. Something that we're looking at here. We have Captain Salah here. Something that you both very
Uh,
disagree with.
the the infamous AI team which I don't trust anymore. But for those of you who still do, this is it. This is the AI team. Last season, the AI team brought me downhill, man. Anyways, they do come up with certain good suggestions. They still believe in Salah and they captaining Salah. Bruno, they gave a vice captain, so it makes my captain choice a bit more, uh, well, a bit more trustworthy, I suppose.
Mm.
Yep, Delete has made the list. Pio Tosin has made the list. I'm not sure whether he's fit enough to play or not. Depends on the
He
injury
started the
news
last match.
coming up soon. He played the
He
last
start,
round.
yeah, he started the last match. He's the only Chelsea defender
Okay,
that,
okay.
that didn't return anything. Everybody did. Everybody. Chaloba scored a goal. Cucurella had an assist. And Tosin has nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the interesting one is Dango Unchained.
Mm.
Odiango,
Utara,
something like that,
Utara
right? From
Dango.
from from Sunderland.
Utara.
Yeah, he's a good shout out.
Yeah,
Sorry?
yeah, yeah. He is. Utara Dango. He scored the only goal
Uh,
for Brentford.
yeah. So maybe that if anything Sunderland is gonna do is gonna definitely go through him. The AI team also have Watkins that doesn't ooze me with confidence. Wood and Mateta. Again, Mateta has been blanking, but well, if the AI team says so, then that is it. Strange to see Keane there in the reserve. Sa might be a good shout for Tottenham. Tottenham is playing really, really well. And yeah, so that's the AI team. Salah as the captain.
Yeah, man, but then again, the Spurs team also might go through a bit of rotation. Richarlison and all the positions are not safe for anybody in the midfield. So we
Mm.
shall see. Yeah, what goes on. Okay, so that's our suggestions for the week. We hope that you guys have much better luck than me and actually are performing much better, as in everybody else in the league, we thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for actually giving us your suggestions and comments, etc. We greatly appreciate it. uh Pio, let's hope that our luck changes, and
Yep.
let's hope that we perform better in the upcoming game weeks.
Let's do it,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. You wanna give your shout outs and everything?
Yes, for everyone else, please don't forget to join our league. There's still room, there's still space, so please join us. The league code will be in the description. Oh, there it appeared magically. It has appeared. The FPL Goodfellas Fantasy League code. Yeah, ZVUU1A. Please join in. Please join in, and we will send you shout outs whenever you win the league. And you can send us your podcast or your videos, and we'll try and clip in some of the videos into our own podcast. Takes a second only to click your like and subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to us. So thank you, everyone. Take care, peace, and all the best for Game Week 3.
Was the A game frozen?